broadcast. Welcome to my replay viewers. Hey, what's going on? Hey people, we're gonna let people come in. Thank you for joining. Okay, hopefully the phone won't fall. You know, oh, it's all different. I think it's too high. You think it's too high?
I think it's good.
Okay.
You gotta move over though, because then you're not in the
I'm
screen.
in it. Look.
Okay.
Hey guys, come on in. You gotta move over. Well, you looking all short. Wait a minute.
I know. Well,
you looking all short.
Oh,
You need to
sorry.
get a pillow. Okay. Hey everybody, welcome.
Hey, guys.
Come in. Love, hearts,
welcome.
hearts. Yes, Island Harbinger. Hey, what's going on? Thank you for the hearts. Yay! We love hearts. Don't we love hearts?
Yes,
Hearts
we love
back
them.
to you. So I'm Sex Dr. Heather.
And I am Jeanae, classic sexologist.
She's trying to do her technical stuff. So
I am.
While she gets that together, I'm just going to talk real quick. I'm just going to say welcome to our show, Sexed, another episode. Today, we're going to talk about a few different things. But somebody yesterday asked us to speak a little bit about waking up with an erection. So before we jump into that, we're going to ask you to swipe left or right, iOS users to share with your followers, swipe up or down, Android users to share with your followers. Hey Vegas, come on in. So we're also going to put a disclaimer out there real fast. If you have things to say that are not relevant to the conversation and are like stupid, we're just going to ignore you.
Yep.
Because we really don't want the negativity blocking people, trying to figure out what you said and block you. I really don't care what you say. So, you know, we're grown and we're sex therapists. We talk about sex. We have sex. So we do a lot sexuality related, but we want to give you education. So
Exactly.
That's why we're here.
That is the point of all this.
Yeah. So you ready? So
Yep,
we're gonna
I'm
have a fun scope. We always try to have fun with our scopes because we're so serious every
All
day
day.
at work. Because we work a different job during the day. It's still mental health related. Well, not still, I want to say, because sexuality education is not.
Can be totally
Yeah,
different. But
totally damn different. So, but this is just something else that we do because we're actually marriage and family therapists first.
Exactly.
That's what we do. That's in our hearts. Am I speaking for you? Or
Yes,
is
no,
that true?
you're hitting it home.
Yeah, so that's something I absolutely love, and it's near and dear to me. I love working with families. And then I have like the whole family in my office, grandma and grandpa, and I'm like, let's talk about sex. And they're like, what?
Only Heather will be the one to
Everything up.
Well, it'll come back on.
So can somebody tell us if it got messed up? So if that messed up us, because I remember last time we did it and my phone rang and I looked back at it and
it makes it jump, but it picks back up. So fine.
Is it okay?
Yeah.
Hey guys, is it all right?
It looks like they're saying yes.
Yeah,
So I think we're good.
Okay, so where are you guys checking in from? Where's everybody scoping, watching us today? Thanks for the hearts. Frozen,
here.
damn it. Okay. So maybe I'm gonna have to stop it and start it
I don't
again.
know. Are we still
Is
frozen?
everybody
or did
frozen?
It just freeze and then it started
or is
back
it
up?
freezing, frozen? Hearts, thank you,
Thanks
thank you.
for the hearts.
Hey, what happened?
I don't know.
Is it frozen?
Might still be. That might
It
be.
might
I think
still
it's the
be
same
frozen.
person said it before. Oh no,
Back
we're back.
online. Okay. Thank you.
Woo!
Woo!
Whole
Why does
technology.
every time I get on Periscope, my phone starts to ring? I don't know. It doesn't ring all day. As soon as I get on Periscope, it's like I got the party line. You remember
That's
the
what
party
happens.
line?
Yes.
Okay. Thank
All right,
you.
we're good.
Woo, woo,
Thanks.
woo. Oh, who said that?
Bratcherwood.
Bratcherwood.
Whoops.
Bratcherword. Thanks. Thank you. All right. So invite your followers. Share us on Twitter. Share us with your followers, guys.
Follow us on Twitter. I'm at Jeanae-HJ, Jeanaehj on Twitter. And are you on Twitter?
Yeah. I'm at Sex
Sex
Dr.
Dr.
Heather
Heather.
at Twitter. So really quickly, we're going to tell you who we are, introduce ourselves again.
Right. So I am Jeanae. I am a clinical sexologist. First and foremost, I am a marriage and family therapist, PhD student, last year-ish of coursework. I know we're like kind of in a weird position. Yeah, and I'm here to offer support and help and answer questions and all that good stuff and make it fun.
Yes.
You can blame them.
So I'm Sex Dr. Heather, and I'm the owner and operator of the Sexual and Health Wellness Studio, but we're not there today because it's going to be like a big storm here up in the northeastern part of the world.
Actually, the whole daggone coast,
the country,
the whole
right?
eastern shoreboard is getting hit, but
yes,
we're about to get it now. Is the point.
So I'm actually going to be webbing with my clients because I'm like, nah, you know, I had clients today, but I'm like, no, let's get on the web and do this because I want to be home safely and I don't want to be caught in a storm. So I'm actually not at the studio, but we did work all day. And I just want to say that I'm also a marriage and family therapist, first and foremost. We just got set in Kentucky.
Yeah, I know. It came from that way, kind of.
Oh,
so, yeah,
wow.
Y'all got hit. I know we're about to get it. DC and everybody north of that is about to get swamped. So.
They said how many? Like they're
said like
predicting a lot of
18
snow.
to 24 inches or something like that. Something crazy. It's supposed to start in a couple hours, so we're gonna do this little
Let's
Periscope,
keep on looking out the
and then I'm going home.
I'm sure it's not. No, I don't see any yet.
Yeah.
All right, my wife in my dreams. Oh, that's so nice of you. Which one? Both of us?
A little polyamory going on there, you know? It's
a little bit of the mixed swirl. Although no. Because I'm a sister. Wouldn't be a swirl. But anyway, Dr. H, yes.
Yeah, he wanted you.
Oh, thank you.
That's what he's saying.
So listen, I always get off topic. That's me. You know, I just start talking about everything else.
Thanks to the hearts, y'all.
But I want to say our scopes are based around love as well. You know, we want people to love our scopes and to love us, and we're trying to emanate positivity.
Yeah.
You know, we don't want to come off as though we are the experts in our field, but we do want to have kind of a conversation as well.
Of course.
Would you agree?
We want to provide you guys with information, but we also want to hear from you, right? Because we don't know everything. Nobody knows everything.
Right.
So we want to make sure we're listening and we're providing information, and we're also hashing stuff out because we don't have all the answers and nobody does. So, but we've got a lot of them. So we're going to do our best.
We young. You know, I'm only 41. I don't know. You know, I'm still a baby. I got a lot to learn. So, okay. We are going to talk about why men wake up with a hard on. Some of them. So we had the general idea of why, and Jeanae can tell you because she thought something and then I thought something and then I was like, well, maybe not. So I kind of looked up a little bit more because I know recent research, I know things change basically, and I'm not a sex researcher. I'm a therapist, so I don't always stay up on top of everything research based around sexuality.
Right.
So I like to look it up. Thanks for the hearts.
Awesome.
Yes, PP hard on. Yes, that's what she said.
Choke. I can't. Excuse me.
Don't be choking up.
I know.
I know how to do the Heimlich, but damn. All right.
So what we thought originally about morning wood, men being hard in the morning, is basically that it has to do with blood flow, right? And it also has to do with have the urge to urinate. So when you wake up in the morning, you gotta pee, all that blood flow and everything is like going to the penis, which makes it erect. It's not usually about anything related to anything sexual, and it really doesn't have any other. There's one other thing that we found, but it's not like a sexual thing. They're not waking up ready to just get to it. I guess some people might be, but that's not the reason that you have a hard on. So then Heather did some research online and saw higher testosterone levels in the morning. That was something that I don't think we came across that information.
We kind of came across some stuff that talked about another name for it is morning glories, which I heard of before, and it was so funny because I was like, oh my god, that is so funny. Or nocturnal penile tumescence. Yeah. So NPT, we'll call that, okay? So it's saying that that's the correct name for spontaneous erections that occur during sleep when you wake up. They said it's a few different theories, which we knew, but I thought maybe it would be some recent research. But it isn't, you know. I mean, I guess 2014, but it's nothing new outside of what Jeanae just said to you. You know, why they're caused. It's saying it starts in utero or in the womb and continues throughout life. That was something I didn't know.
Yeah, males get little erections all day long.
I mean, I knew it, but I didn't know it started in utero.
Yeah, that's
like them having
like
like
can get an erection. Absolutely.
I'm like erections while they're sleeping in utero. That's crazy, but that's awesome though. It just shows you how phenomenal the whole childbirth reproductive system, everything is. It's awesome. A few different theories have been proposed over the years to explain what MPT is. What causes it still remains uncertain, is what they're saying. So that's pretty it. I'm sorry, we don't have a lot to tell you about that. It's just really short and simple.
Yeah, that's basically all we got for that one. So was there anything else that anybody said they wanted to talk about yesterday? Any other topics?
No. Somebody was joking and said, let's talk about when you don't wake up with an erection. Waking with your lady will cause it. Okay. Because you're all like excited. Thanks for the hearts. Hey, me cat. What's going on? Where you joining us from? Yeah. Where y'all joining us from besides Kentucky? Hey, what's going on? Any questions around sex? Any sexuality related topics or anything you guys want to know? The one you see most okay.
Joined. Thanks for coming and watching.
Hey, the one you see most. What's going on? So we just kind of talked a little bit about why people wake up with erections. So now we're going to move on and maybe we can talk about Valentine's Day is coming up.
It is coming up.
And
what kinds of romantic things, or whatever, I guess it doesn't have to be romantic, but that's the way the holiday is pitched, right? So what kinds of things do you want to do for Valentine's Day?
Like, what are you guys doing? Do you have partners? Are people single on here? What are you doing? Any ideas? I know that
baking brownies and drinking wine. All right.
I know that's right.
That's what I'm talking
about. That's
about.
Awesome.
Do not flashes.
Do hot flashes
maybe
enhance sexual intercourse?
Do hot flashes enhance
sexual intercourse? Well, generally if you're saying that during menopause you're having hot flashes, I'm not clear, because sometimes people have hot flashes who may be in perimenopause or menopause or not at all, just going through that while you're having sex.
I mean, we are not at a stage right now where we're going through that, but from my experience with women who have been having hot flashes and going through menopause, that typically doesn't enhance sex. They don't want anybody to touch them. No. They just want to cool the hell down.
They want you
off.
So
I can't imagine that it would really enhance it. It's really an uncomfortable sensation of heat rising from the inside of your body that you cannot control. So it doesn't really feel sexy, just saying. But I could be wrong. I mean, everybody's experience is different. We don't know.
I can't even tell you. I don't have that issue. I'm going to tell you from what I know. No, you don't have enhanced sex drive. You have actually it's lessened because you're hot and you don't want people on you. Right. But that's what I know about it.
Mm-hmm. And women do have spikes, right? Like they have spikes of wanting more sexual activity when they are in a menopausal state, but it's not necessarily associated with having a hot flash. Yeah, usually they don't want anybody or anything on them. They want their clothes on them.
She's like, mine is not. Thanks for sharing.
You want sex always.
You want sex
well, that's
always.
Good.
That's awesome. Yay! Wait, what's her name?
Jim Chan 65, I think.
Yay! Sex for Jim. Woo, woo, woo. I love it. That's awesome. So are you getting it? Are you doing it? Like, are you being satisfied? That's what's really important.
Right.
Because
if you like it,
right.
Hopefully you're doing it and you're getting to enjoy yourself.
Yeah, because when I was younger, I thought I knew what I was doing. But now that I'm a little older, I really know what I'm doing. So good. Yes.
Enjoy.
Jim Jam
65.
Jim Jam. Yes. I'm glad you're getting it, Jim Jam. That's what's up. So, how old are you, if you don't mind me asking?
Right, I'm 50 and yes.
Yes,
honey, yes.
You go ahead. That's what I'm talking. I hope I'm doing it like that at my age when I'm 50. Sheesh. I'm taking applications, okay? All right. So any other questions? Come on, guys. You guys be having all these questions when I'm not on Sext.
Driving and watching. Oh my God, you need to pull over.
Stop watching.
Pull over if you want to watch.
Exactly. Or click us off. Damn it. Following Jim Jam. Yes. Follow Jim Jam, everybody. Follow her. About the bomb. Wait, for him. I don't know.
I don't know. I think it was.
Okay.
I can't really see the
Well, you're menopause. Hello, woman. All right, guys. So
let's think.
Any questions? Else? It's so much that every time we ask, do you have questions? It's because it's so many things in our head that we can't single out something. Like, let me just think about it. How about having sex in public places? That just popped into my head because I seen this picture of this man. Okay, so it's hilarious.
So exhibitionism, that's what that's called for the most part, being willing to go out.
Yes.
Oh, well, let's talk about that since that's one that came up from you guys. So you were thinking about going to a swingers club. Dope. Do what you gotta do. Just make sure you do your research, right? High five on that one.
Yes.
Just make sure you do your research first, so that you know you're feeling comfortable for the most part with where you're gonna go. Scout it out, feel, see what's going on in there, and if you feel comfortable with it, and if you do, be safe and have fun.
All right, and I have something else to add. You need to have guidelines.
Yes.
If you are going with a partner or someone who's not your partner, but you are having sex, or someone that you're just, Netflix and chilling with a lot, just please have guidelines. Yes. I have seen people break up because of swingers clubs. Okay, just before you go, sit down and actually have a conversation about what you can do, what you can't do, how long you can do it for.
Yep.
And maybe you can come to a consensus about different things, because I've seen people get really upset because they did something to somebody longer than they do it to them.
Right.
Just make sure you have a clear, open, hey, what's going on, everybody who's just joining us, a clear, open dialogue about the swingers club before you go. Look online, research. Okay, most swingers clubs have areas that you can be in before you go to the back.
Right.
Okay, and most times you have to disrobe before you go to the back. You can put a towel on. Okay, and watch. You don't always have to engage in anything.
Right.
So
you can just watch. Sorry, go ahead.
No, go ahead. Yeah.
No, I was just gonna confirm that you don't have to do anything. You can just watch and enjoy and be a voyeur. That's fine too. You don't have to actually do anything.
So to make whoever feel comfortable or yourself feel comfortable, just know that you do not have to join in, but you can actually go back out to the common area if you feel uncomfortable. But make sure you do have some guidelines about what's acceptable and what's not acceptable, and just respect each
Respect
other.
for whoever you're going in there with, and for the other people that are there. I don't know, just so that there's not any ambiguity about it, like, make sure that if you don't want somebody kissing somebody, then say, hey, there's no kissing on the lips. We can go in and we can have sex with whoever, but I don't want to see you kissing anybody. Or, if
you gotta use condoms.
You gotta use a condom. No anal play, or no, don't go down on anybody if that's something that you guys feel like you want to keep that intimate between the two of you. But just we always advocate for communication. Like, you have to talk to your partner or whoever you're going into these situations with, because it will go south real quick when you don't, and then your whole experience will be messed up.
I'm trying to think about little things that can actually escalate and get out of control and cause arguments. Thanks for the hearts, people. Yay, hearts. What's your opinion on women of color being...
Oh, girl, we about to go there, but hold on.
I don't understand the
women
question.
Of color being fetishes.
You mean like race play?
Listen, we can go there in a second. Finish your statement, because we gotta hit on that. We gotta hit on that. Go ahead.
That's my place.
We can't. Go ahead.
So, what are we talking about?
You were talking about little things that can escalate.
So I was thinking of something small. So let's say you're in the room, because you have choices. You can have sex out in the common area where everybody is, or you can go behind a door and lock it and it's just you and your partner, or you can ask people to go in with you and shut the door. It's up to you. But if you do want to engage in intercourse with someone else, then remember the rules, remember the guidelines. If they need to change the condom, make sure they change the condom.
Yes.
Make sure things are happening. If you're drinking, just make sure everything is happening the way it's supposed to. So I would really suggest clear communication about condom use, about having lube, okay? Because most of the places, they have lube. But bring your own if you're sensitive to things.
Exactly.
Bring your own lube if that's the only lube you like to use, if that's the only lube that doesn't break you out, or whatever you're going to do. But make sure you bring your own lube to this swingers club. And sometimes, in some cases, your own condoms. Because some men are well endowed, and some may be average, and some may be, so you might have a condom that is absolutely your fave. you know, and they're not going to have that, I'm sure. So just make sure you're packed with your stuff.
Yep.
Even toys. You know, you can bring toys into the swingers club as well.
Depending on their guidelines, right? So like
some of them, look online.
Get the check.
Yeah, look
do
online at the
research,
swingers
like
club's rules.
Yeah, definitely do your research beforehand.
All right.
But that was a good question.
Good question. Thanks.
So, race play, or maybe, well, she said Black women being fetishes. So
Okay.
I think that it really depends on what you like, right? Like some Black women are totally okay with being fetishized, being like that thing that someone is looking for and being objectified in that way. And some women are not okay with it. And I think it's really important to figure out where is that coming from? Like, is it because you're actually looking at me like a thing? Like I am this exotic thing, or I'm this animal, or I'm whatever delusion you have in your brain about what you think being with a Black woman is like? Or is it that you actually are appreciative of being with a Black woman?
Like a regular fetish.
Right.
Right. It's not something that's not a fetish.
Right. So
something a little delusional.
Yeah.
That's what I think you mean, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So I think you just have to be really careful about what the person's intentions are, and I think that it's a touchy subject. I don't know. For me, I don't really want my Blackness to be your fetish. Like I'm not really into that.
Yeah.
But you know, some people have that. Yep. Or Indian princesses, spicy Latina.
Yeah.
Exactly. All these like stereotypes about a certain group of people based on their ethnicity. I feel like that's just like, it's a little
trendy.
I don't like it.
It's not a fetish sometimes.
I don't like it.
Like a true fetish is.
It's actually like a microaggression.
Yeah.
And I don't know if you guys know what that is, but a microaggression is like a small thing that happens that actually is reminiscent of a larger thing where someone is being discriminated against or objectified or whatever. And that falls right on that line of that thing. Like you're the exotic, you know, Black woman, or you're the thick Black woman, or you're this whatever. Like just all that kind of nonsense, I think. It's touchy.
So give an example of a microaggression, like a real live sentence, like that we could act it out or whatever. But I think some people need to know, like because they probably do it.
Like, oh, you speak so well,
right?
You, right?
Yeah.
Like to me, like, oh, what am I supposed to sound like? You know, I speak so well for who? Like, what really are you trying to say?
So that's a big one. That's a microaggression. So
huge one.
Just please, people, if that's you doing that, hey, we see you.
Exactly.
Okay. We're looking at you. All right. So check the weather.
Yeah. Is it snowing?
Is it? Let me go look. Go ahead.
So you don't act like all the other Black girls I know. Exactly. That's another one. You're so different, you know. No. Different from who? What is it that you're expecting? Everyone is different, and not every Black person acts the same. Not every white person acts the same. Not every Latina or Latino person acts the same. Like everybody has a different personality.
Hate that one.
Yeah, like that's really, really annoying. And things like that happen a lot, and people have these expectations about being with a Black woman because of their own stuff.
Yes, you're so refined.
Yeah.
Right. Right.
You're so educated. You're so well dressed. Your hair's so well manicured. Really?
Or you're so light skinned.
Yes. Yes.
Are you sure you're Black?
Right. Right. Are you Black?
Wait,
really?
Let me think a little bit. Am I sure my parents are Black? So yeah. Anyway, but race play, that's really deep. That's a whole nother scope, I think.
It is.
Because I could talk about race play. I have feelings about that. We actually, one of our classes, remember that class we had when the guy was talking about race play? We had a guy from BDSM come in. And it was this whole
Don't
session.
apologize. You're all right.
But the BDSM was fabulous. It was
that was
awesome.
Nice.
Where's
Vlogging,
Mistress Christmas? Where are you?
Vlogging and all that was
yes.
That was great.
It was awesome.
Great to watch. But
it was some things. It was just like the race play part. I'm working on that. I think I'm good. I think if I had clients come in about it, because I never had clients with race play, but if I did, I would be okay. At that point,
you know, don't yuck somebody's yum, right? Like if that is what they really like and both of the parties are consenting, then whatever, do whatever you want to do. But you know, you have to figure out what works for you, and that's really the bottom line. If you are not cool with someone, you know, engaging in race play with you, then do not do it. If it makes you uncomfortable, have a discussion about why that makes you uncomfortable, and then make a decision about whether you want to go ahead and do it or not. So that's that. Thanks for the hearts, y'all.
Thanks for the hearts. All right, so I guess we're you ready to stop or no? Anything else you want to talk about?
Else at you.
Let me just put on my lipstick.
This one is ridiculous.
Okay.
Oh, goodness, y'all.
So, I guess we can talk about... Valentine's Day. We never finished. So, maybe, I don't know. I think it's overrated. I think you should be in love if you're in love every day. I think you should act like you're in love all the time. Is that if you're in love with someone, and if you appreciate someone, act like you appreciate them every month.
Yeah, Valentine's Day can be every day. It doesn't have to just be February 14th, you know?
Yeah.
Not for the reasons that we do it. So.
You want the best for your friends, right? I want the best for everybody, you know, but especially the people like my friends. So when I hear that they are with someone who is loving them all the time, who is doing great things like cooking and running bath waters and putting rose petals in the water and taking them on trips and things like that they like to do,
right.
I feel like this is awesome, you know.
Yeah.
So show them love every day. That's right.
Yeah,
that's what I'm talking about, you know. And like I said, we try to show love to people just in general all the time. So I really think Valentine's Day is overrated. I'm not a big, oh my gosh, Valentine's Day is coming type of person, but I don't knock it because there are a lot of people who are.
People love it.
Yeah, so I'm totally down with it. If you're down with it, I'm down with it too. Then you know, I go with the flow.
You like it, I love it.
How about you?
You like it, I love it. I mean, I'm cool. Yeah, I think Valentine's Day is nice and all that, and it's sweet that there's kind of a day dedicated to do some of these things, because life happens sometimes, and sometimes we forget to cater to our partners or whoever we're dealing with, but it doesn't have to only occur on that day. And I think that it does get made, it gets blown out of proportion. You know, you can't get a restaurant reservation, you can't go anywhere, the flights are all hyped up, the hotels are all hyped up.
You can't go no damn where, so what the hell?
It's ridiculous sometimes, but it serves its purpose. So if that's what you like, go ahead and do it and have fun, and just don't break the bank.
Jim Jam is back. Where'd you go, Jim Jam? I love that name. It's so cute. Wait a minute. I wanted to say self-care. So before we end, so everybody who doesn't follow me, see that little Perry buddy down in the corner? Follow me. Ooh, I need to do these nails. Follow me. So I just got in the house. Oh, okay. She's funny. So self-care. Talk about it, because you self-care guru.
Okay, so I mean,
self-caring it up.
I do be self-caring it up. I just went on a solo retreat, and I did a Periscope about it a couple of days ago, so it's probably not on there anymore. But follow me at Jeanae-HJ on Twitter, and on here I'm Jeanae, the classy sexologist, and I also do some solo posts sometimes outside of sex. But yeah, so I did a solo retreat.
I follow you.
I don't know, because I did one the other day. Anyway, solo retreat. Basically, I went away by myself for a couple of days to a nice bed and breakfast where I was able to just be in a whirlpool tub and have...
I'm not trying to talk. Why are you talking? So I'm just doing the hearts back to them.
And have a fireplace and just really, really enjoy some like great me time. So I'm all about taking care of yourself. And
so how was that? Tell us. Like, what did you do?
It was wonderful. I slept, I read, I wrote, I ate, I watched a teensy bit of TV, but I really just like, I took a lot of baths and just like enjoyed the bubbles and the warmth and the king size bed and the great food. I just really like took some time to be with myself and to really write a lot and start my book that I'm gonna be writing, and just like a whole bunch of stuff.
What kind of book? Am I in it?
You might be. You might be in it. You might be in it. You might make a cameo. But
that's right.
But yeah, just take some time to do things for yourself is the important part. You know, we get caught up in the hustle and bustle of Valentine's Day and every other thing that's going on.
Staycations, me too. I'm the queen of staycations.
Yeah. See, I like staycations because I think that staycations help you save money, right? But like, here's the thing. Sometimes for some people, staying in your house is not really a vacation, because you end up doing the things that you don't have time to do any other time. So you then say, oh, I'm home, so I'm going to clean up today. Or I'm home, so I'm going to do laundry. I'm home, so I'm going to cook and do this. Or I'm going to invite these people over or whatever. That's why I wanted to go away. So I went somewhere local. It only took me about an hour and a half to get, actually like an hour and 15 minutes to get there. It didn't cost me a lot of travel time. Found a deal on Living Social. It was great. So take advantage of doing those things, because everything doesn't have to be a plane flight. You know what I mean? Away. It can just drive somewhere within 2 or 3 hours of where you are. And I think it'll be great.
Hey, baby. So I agree. I do a lot of staycations. I love staying in my house. I love my house. It's just the best. I mean, I don't have to do anything.
Book a room at a hotel and bed and breakfast. Nice.
I'm gonna do that, but my apartment is my bed and breakfast.
Mm-hmm.
I love it. I mean, I don't have to do anything. I can lay on the couch and drool all day and watch movies and like do nothing. Okay, so I love it. Another thing is, before we say goodbye, just want to say to be nice to people. You never know what folks are going through.
You sure don't.
You don't. You don't know people's histories. You don't know what storms they've been through, and you don't know if they're going to snap on your ass. Okay, so you need to be nice. Okay.
Yes.
I always pray for love. Every day I pray for the entire world, and I pray that we all find love in our hearts and we heal each other, because it's the only way our world is going to heal.
Absolutely.
So I just want to say, be nice. And leave you with that message.
And put that positive energy out into the world. You know, be the person. I know it's cliche, but be the change you want to see in the world. Be the energy that you want to see in the world. Don't be nasty to people and then be like, oh, I don't know why people got an attitude with me. Be nice, like Heather was saying. Be friendly, be loving, be genuine, be honest. And like, that's the kind of energy that you'll start to get back in your life. So
people may be like, you know, don't be saying hi to me, or who you looking at, or who you smiling at.
Right.
But you know, it's okay. Light some candles and send some prayers out. That's
Absolutely.
right. Oh yeah, I think I'm gonna light me up some candles tonight. I had some candles in my studio lit last night, if you noticed. But the lights came on quickly because my client was there at the door.
Her zen was interrupted.
Yes. But it was okay. It was okay. All right, guys. So it's been real.
It has been. If you are anywhere in this path of this huge, what is it, Jonas? I don't know, Blizzard, Jonas, whatever it's called.
Jim Jam.
This whole storm, if you are anywhere in the middle of it, be safe getting to your destinations. Go home, get your food, go stop at the supermarket, get your food,
and go
in the house. Have sex. Watch some Netflix and chill it up this weekend. I mean, do whatever you gotta do.
Have a sexathon. Hey, we should talk about that next time. How many times can you have an orgasm in a 24-hour period?
That is actually a really good
How about
topic.
That's your homework, people.
We
come back and report back next
week.
week. Homework assignment. First homework assignment on Periscope. Yeah. And Jim Jam, that goes to you.
Yes, since you be getting it
Miss
in,
Hot
Jim
Lady.
Jam.
Okay, so you go ahead and we'll see how many you can have. Okay.
All right, y'all. Be safe. Be very, very safe. Enjoy your weekend. Have a good time and stay warm.
Yes.
If you're in this cold ass
And we
weather.
enjoyed you like always. We have a good time. All right, guys. Love you.
Bye.
Bye.